Hi, can you believe July is over? This year is just flying by. I really have a hard time believing we're going into August, so it's time for my favorites for July. And in keeping with what's been going on this year, I haven't been doing a lot of shopping, but I have enjoyed rediscovering old favorites, and that's what I'm sharing with you today. Mostly everything except for two things I shopped from my stash, because I've had a lot of fun rediscovering things that I purchased in the past and sort of forgot about, and reintroducing myself to them. So if you're interested in seeing my July favorites, stick around. Okay, my first favorite is the medical grade skincare that I have been using since December 23rd of last year. I will link my video that I did last week on the products that I'm using. I'm not going to go into too much detail with them, but the line that I'm using is called PCA Skin. I buy it from my doctor in Canada. Any medical grade skincare you have to buy from a doctor or from a medi-spa, but I know the rules are different in the US. And the PCA skincare, some of the products are carried online by Nordstrom. So I'm using the PCA skincare line. Totally love it, enjoying it. If you want more information, go check out that video and I'll go into the detail in that video. Second thing that I have used in the past, and I decided this time to buy the large size, and it's the Caudalie Grape Water. It has been unbearably hot and humid and dry here for the past month. Like literally, we have not seen rain since I don't know when. We don't even have grass in our yard. We're almost in this house now a year. It's just been so hot that even with the air conditioning on, sometimes during the day, I just want a little pick-me-up. Keep this on my bathroom counter, and I'll actually just go into the bathroom and spritz my face with it, and oh man, it feels good. So highly recommend the Caudalie Grape Water. A lot of people use it as a setting spray, and actually one of my subscribers told me I should put it on my beauty blender, that it works really well on that. So thank you for that tip. A few makeup products that I am loving. You know that I love It Cosmetics mascara. I'm still using Superhero. Actually, I don't have any makeup on my face right now. All I'm wearing is the products that I'm going to be showing you, and the It's Superhero mascara. I love this one because it does a great job of curling my eyelashes. I have sparse, thin eyelashes. Love this one. That's what the brush looks like. And the other one by It that I absolutely love is their Tightline, and the brush is even thinner. And with the Tightline, I can get right to basically my waterline, and it looks like I'm wearing a Tightline eyeliner. I really do enjoy their mascaras. And the lip gloss that I'm wearing that I can't stop using this month is by Laura Mercier. And that's sadly, this color is no longer available, but I will link it below. They have new colors. It's nice and creamy. It lasts a while. I hate when you put lip gloss on and it's sticky and gets gunky. Love, love, love her lip gloss. And another lip product that I can't stop using is the Dior Lip Balms. I've talked about them so many times in the past. This is just the new, like it's a new pink, but they're very very rich on the lips, creamy, moist. They really, really feel good, and they apply nicely, and I love those. I think I have three of those. Haven't talked about this in probably a year or so. I've tried all different kinds of body lotions throughout the years, expensive ones, drugstore ones, and honestly, I always come back to this one. This is on my nightstand. I've been having a problem with dry feet and cracked heels. I put a little bit of this on my feet at night before I get into bed. It goes on my elbows, my arms. I love this stuff, but the one that I like is the Vaseline Intensive Care. It has to say mature skin on it, because I remember my mom using Vaseline years ago, and it was quite oily or greasy. This is not like that at all. It really absorbs quickly into the skin. and it's so economical. I think this big container was less than $10 at Walmart, so I really like it. Now I have 2 scents. You know I love my perfume. One is an old favorite. I've just started using it in the last few days. I typically wear this in the winter time because it is a little stronger and longer lasting. But my gosh, I forgot how much I love the smell of this, and it is the Miss Dior Eau de Parfum. It's the, I think the original one maybe. Love the bottles, like they're just absolutely gorgeous. Oh, and this, I kid you not, if you put a few, spray yourself with this a few times, the scent's still gonna be on whenever you go to bed at night. It's really long lasting. To me, it's not overpowering. I don't get a headache. I hate that when you, you know, somebody's wearing a perfume or I'm wearing the perfume and it just gives you a headache, a migraine. I don't like those kind of perfumes. And the new one that I talked about last month, but I had to show it again this month. I really love this stuff. It's a body spray. It's by Miss Dior. It is the Silky Body Mist. I put this on after I have my shower. It's nice. It's really light, but I just like smelling it on myself, if that makes sense. I wear perfume for myself, and this is nice. If you want something that's not strong, recommend this one. It's not as strong as like an eau de parfum or a cologne. It's just light. It's fresh smelling, basically, is what I'm trying to say. The next thing that I wanted to share with you is a purse, and I just did a 1-year review on this purse, and it's a favorite. I have carried it every day for the last 365 days. This purse still looks brand new. I love it. It's unreal the amount of stuff that you can fit in this purse, and it has worn so well. So go check out that video where I go into depth. I show you what fits in it, and I talk about my experience with it over the last year. But I just wanted to mention it in my favorites because so many of you have written to me and told me that you have bought it and you love it too. I like a crossbody, especially when I'm doing groceries, because I have a terrible habit of putting my purse in the cart and walking away. And I know one of these days, you know, something bad is going to happen if I continue to do that. So I love to use a crossbody when I'm shopping. And Coach leather. Coach has some of the nicest leather. I mean, they're a little pricey, but honestly, they're not like as expensive as, you know, some of the more luxury lines, I guess is what you would say. But for me, this is perfect. I love it. And their leather lasts a long time. And just to prove that point to you, I'm going to show you. This was my very first Coach purchase. I bought it 14 years ago. And it's a wallet. It's kind of big. I'm on the hunt for a new wallet. But this wallet, it's got a few little, you know, scratches in it because being used for 14 years. But I just want to make the point that their leather really holds up. And you know, I know it's a lot of money to spend $300-400 for a purse, but I just wanted to show you that the quality is there. And I want to recommend things, you know, that are going to last a while for you, and things that I have tried for a while and I'm pleased with. And honestly, I love that purse. Like Coach, if you're listening to me, you got to come out with a black Coach Cassie crossbody purse with silver hardware just for me, because I know a lot of my lady viewers also want the silver hardware because not everybody likes gold. So if you did that, I'd be first in line to buy that purse. The next thing that I'm going to recommend to you that I love 365 days a year, and they're on my feet, I'm going to put a picture in, is my Ugg Slippers. I live in my slippers. Even in the winter now, I go around the house barefoot because these slippers keep my toes nice and toasty. My feet don't sweat in them, and they last forever. I still have my first pair. It's about 8 years old. The soles are still like new in them. I wear mine outside. I even have worn, not this pair, my old pair, out in the snow when I lived in the country to go to the end of the driveway to get the mail. And I don't recommend doing that because it can get a little slippery. But I'm just trying to prove the point that, yeah, you pay a little bit of money up front, but you know, I like a product that's going to last. And as I said, my first pair of slippers lasted me 8 years, still have, and the only reason I had to replace them was my big toe was starting to poke through at the end. So I wanted to get a new pair, but you cannot go wrong with Ugg slippers. The next thing that I want to recommend to you is something that I have been craving for a while, and I actually made it on the weekend for us, and that is my no-bake lemon cheesecake. I will include the link for the video where I walk you through the steps. There's 4 ingredients in the lemon cheesecake. My video has over 110,000 views. It took off about 2 months ago. I think everybody's just nesting inside their house and wanting to cook. That lemon cheesecake is so refreshing, and like I said, it's been so darn hot here. I don't want to put my oven on even though we have air conditioning. So if you want a really quick and easy recipe that, you know, can be made in under probably 10 minutes and it's so delicious, go check out my lemon cheesecake video because it's good, and I may have to make another one this week. And I have a TV show that I want to recommend to you. It's on Netflix. It's a reality TV show, but the 3 of us watch it at night because there's really nothing else to watch. And it's called Selling Sunset. It follows this real estate company in California called the I think it's the Oppenheimer Group. And there's 5 or 6 lady real estate agents. It is a bit, I think, scripted, but I like it because it's just nice to see like these really fancy, expensive homes that one only ever dreams about. I just watch it like more or less to see the houses, the expensive cars, because I like reality TV shows. I like the Kardashians, I like the Real Housewives, but I was really surprised that my husband and daughter would watch this with me, and they're kind of into it, and they say, yeah, it is kind of addictive. So I think there's only 8 episodes in season 1 and 2. We're halfway through season 2, but season 3 is coming out in August. The girls can be a little bit catty. It's kind of like high school. Well, I shouldn't call them girls because most of them are like 35. But like I said, if you just want some, you know, something where you're gonna not have to think too hard to watch a TV show, maybe check that out. And I think every episode is like 30 or 40 minutes long. I'm still grieving Scandal being over. I love that show, and I keep telling my husband and daughter I'm gonna rewatch it. Like Buddy and I are just sit down this winter and rewatch it because I love that show. And some of you have messaged me and told me, yeah, go watch it again because the second time around you'll pick up on things that you missed the first time. So if you haven't watched Scandal, I recommended that in my June favorites. Like I said, I love that show. It's on Netflix and it's great. So I did have a whole lot of favorites to share with you this month, but like I said, I'm having fun shopping my stash. I like things that stand the test of time, and I know a lot of you have written to me and told me that you like a lot of the products that I have recommended. So I really want to share with you things that I know that I feel are worth the money, and that I use, you know, pretty much every day or every week or whatnot. So enjoy August, and hopefully things settle down in the world. It's been a long year in some ways, but in some ways it's really flying by. But I won't be sad to see 2020 leave, that is for darn sure. So I hope that you and your family continue to be healthy and safe. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would really love it if you did. And I will see you very soon in my next video. Be sure to go check out my cheesecake video. See you soon. Bye.